What's up guys, it's Chris here, coming at you with a late video. I hope you all had a wonderful Saturday. In this video, I want to talk about the hot topic on Twitter right now, and that is Disney possibly acquiring an NFT company. So I have been a Veve content creator since last year at this time. Veve does have IP rights with Disney to where they're able to distribute their NFTs throughout their platform. So I do see a lot of people on my feed just assuming that Disney is acquiring Veve. I'd like to dive into that and kind of give my opinion. And just remember when watching this video, this is a speculative video. We don't know for sure yet. I do feel like some people know for sure, some of the people that are more in the space, because they just kind of made it clear. And I will say, I don't believe this is rumor. Technically, it is a rumor because it's not confirmed yet, but there's some pretty credible people kind of hyping this up. So I do think there's credibility behind it. So without further ado, let's look into the tweet and let's look at what this could possibly be. I won't spend a ton of time on this, but basically this is one of the bigger tweets I see, but again, it's kind of all over Twitter. Rumor is Disney is about to make a big NFT acquisition, and he later said that somebody in the comment thread got it. We see people like Gary V commenting, Now let me say, I don't think it is Gary V or anything to do with VeeFriends. Gary wants to stay separate from the already popular brands. I'm actually in his Discord, his VeeFriends Discord, and somebody made a great point, and I think it was even one of the mods. They said Gary V basically wants to compete with Pixar and Disney, not be Pixar and Disney. So, and I definitely see Gary trying to live up to his expectations. So I don't think it's anything to do with Gary, but just the fact that he's commenting on it alone, I do think there's more credibility here. I also would use this as an argument over that it's probably not Veve that Disney is acquiring. Gary kind of has a poor track record with Veve, not really saying a whole lot, not being very supportive. I could go into another video on why I think that's the case, but just Gary knowing about this kind of makes me feel like it's not Veve. Of course, you see a lot of people speculating that it is Veve here because Veve does have IP rights to Disney. One thing I would like to point out, and feel free to correct me down in the comments if I'm wrong about this, but to my knowledge, and I've been here for a while, Veve does not have exclusive rights to Disney. So if Disney wanted to go off and do their own thing, they are welcome to do that. Veve just has the IP rights to be able to distribute their characters in an NFT format. So Disney could do something else, and I think that's what they're doing with this, and I'll kind of get into that in a bit. So as you see, a lot of Ecomi and Veve fam are speculating that it's Disney that they're talking about. Maybe it is, and I kind of hope it is, and I can talk about that later. But after scrolling down a little bit, this is what I really think that it is. Somebody said probably nothing, and I kind of dug into this a little further. If you click on this tweet, this is actually the founder of another project with Robert Iger. So if you're not familiar with Robert Iger, he is the former CEO and chairman of Walt Disney. You go back and you go to this project, and there's actually two projects here. You got Genies and the Humans. So Genies is actually its own project that has avatars, fashion, and community. I think that this is more of a candidate than Veve, and I'm not saying that as in like it's more qualified. Personally, I think that Disney's probably trying to step into the OpenSea space. I was talking about this with a friend, but he put it a really good way. Basically, try to earn some street cred from the OpenSea space. And possibly a project like Genies, it could be something else. That's kind of what it has me to believe, and it seems that all the people that are speculating on it are in the OpenSea space. Now, I'm not just saying random speculations like this Kevin's meme or anything like that, but I'm talking about like the good speculations like, again, Gary V, and then that one I just showed you by AK Nijam, that is the founder or the co-founder of Genies. Robert Iger actually commented on this as well, saying the first time I've ever been called Alien Alpha Dawn. So in my personal opinion, I think that Disney is going to acquire NFT rights to probably a smaller company to kind of get their name out there. So what does this mean for Disney and NFTs, and what does this mean for Veve? So again, as I said several times, I do not think that they're acquiring Veve, but if they do, and some people feel strongly that they do, and I kind of hope that they do, because to me that's only upside. That means that our CEOs are now of Disney. Of course, I love our current leaders like David and Reese and all of them, but Disney is just such a big, successful company with a ton of money backing them that for the future of drops and everything that they can do, they know how to succeed, so that wouldn't be a bad thing at all. If it is another NFT project, here's what I think is honestly going to happen. I think short term, there's going to be a bunch of FUD. People are probably going to be trying to sell off their Disney stuff, thinking that they need to go jump on this new Disney stuff, and overall there might be a negative community sentiment. Imagine that. But overall, in the long term, or even in the midterm, I think it's actually even more bullish, because if Disney is able to get that street cred from OpenSea, at the end of the day, Veve still has the IP to the first Disney characters that were ever dropped on the blockchain. So as anything else in the collecting world, everybody's going to want those first, and I believe those first will continue to retain value now and in the foreseeable future. So even if this is not Veve and has nothing to do with Veve, it's definitely going to affect Veve. Again, my personal opinion, just to recap on that, short term, I don't think it's going to be good, but medium to long term, especially when we get a little bit more API access on the IMX blockchain, I think it's going to be an incredible thing for Veve, because people are going to want those first so bad. So let me know what you think about this acquisition down in the comments. Thank you for watching this video. I didn't say it at the beginning because I wanted to be as quick as I possibly could and get straight to the point. But if you like this type of content and you're not familiar with my channel, please consider subscribing and liking this video for the YouTube algorithms, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.